This video is going to discuss all these things up here, and basically this is a video for our subscribers, kind of a more personal look into what's going on with Colorado Mallcrawlers and how we got to take a hiatus, but we are going to be making the best videos we have ever made this year. Hey there, my name is Dewie Jones. I'm actually editor Dewie Jones. This is coming from a day after I shot this video, and I just wanted to explain what this video is. This video is for our subscribers. It's our attempt at being completely transparent with you guys. We consider you guys a core part of this channel. You are the reason for the channel, so I just wanted to make sure that I let you guys know what's going on. Now this next section is because I want you guys coming out and off-roading with us, but I figured you need to know a little bit more, or maybe you want to know a little bit more about us, so that's why I did the why we created the YouTube channel. Now I don't like talking about myself, so I don't like this section, but I'll try to fix it with B-roll. I'm going to try to fix this entire video with B-roll. Now, I created it for a couple different reasons up there, and I'm putting them up there, but let's go through them real quickly. The most important reason is actually the second reason, but let's just start with the basics. I'm a railroader now, and I was getting furloughed a lot, so I was looking for something that could remain constant. Now, I never knew if this channel would be successful, if it'd be monetized, but it was a hopeful idea because I was like, if I get furloughed, I don't need to go chasing another job. I can just work on the channel more. And so that was kind of a secondary goal. It really wasn't my full intention. My main intention was what I thought to help pay back my student loans, to help do everything. And I know this is probably an unrealistic goal, but it was to write science fiction. Now, this one causes questions, so I wasn't sure if I was going to bring it up in this video, but I am a retired pediatrician, and I know it brings up a lot of questions. That's basically, when I left medicine, I didn't know what I was going to do, and I thought I would write books like Michael Crichton. He was also a physician. He left after med school, and I wanted to write science fiction like he did, and I thought it'd be really fun to write crazy stories, but based in real science, based in real life, and use that as a springboard for creativity. Now, I took creative writing classes in undergrad. I had professors that told me that I should not go to med school, that I should just be a creative writer. I don't believe them, but it's nice to have that in my back pocket because I go back to that. I was like, maybe I can write, but I still just didn't have that confidence in myself. So I created this YouTube channel, to make myself really uncomfortable. I figured if I can make a YouTube channel where I'm the presenter, which I'm not very good at. I'm dyslexic. I like talking to you guys, but I never wanted to be a YouTuber, I guess. I like videography. I've always liked videography. I've liked making videos, but I like being behind the camera. However, I will say you guys have been awesome, and I'm much more comfortable in front of the camera now. I hope to get more people in front of the camera, but if no one else will do it, I don't mind. You guys have been such a great community, a great audience that, I like talking to you guys. I like making videos for you guys, and we're going to be making a lot of awesome videos, better videos coming up. All right, sorry that section was so long. I will try and make the rest of this video pretty quick. But right now, everything on this channel, as I probably said, is done by me. I do everything with it, and I also work on call 24/7. I'm coming back right now from a trip from the mountains. And luckily it was a deadhead, so I have 10 hours off, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of stuff done. I'm kind of taking you through the day because hopefully it's a better way for me to explain this hiatus and how I've had to film this video. I wish I could go out in the woods, go snow wheeling, and tell you all about this video, but right now, Sean and Drew are gonna help me with video editing, but I'm looking for a real video editor, someone that can edit better than me and make our trail guides even better. And that way I can focus on filming better stuff, the other aspects of this YouTube channel, making better videos. So we're looking for a video editor. I don't know how to do it. I know Matt's Off-Road Recovery has an awesome video editor, Tucker. I talk to him occasionally via Instagram. I know my buddy Kevin over at Lightbright, they have an editor. And I'm pretty sure all the big channels have an editor. So even though we're not big, I'm willing to make some changes in my life to pay for an editor. I'll tell you about that because I'm gonna make some content out of it too. But I need to get a real camera. This is probably really echoey. So let's get to the apartment that I'm moving out of. All right, now this section was me just talking about why we're going on a hiatus. It's simple. Right now I have too much going on and I am not able to get editing done effectively with everything I have going on. So that's why we are looking for an editor. I think the editor is the most important person of the channel. So if you have these qualifications up there, we want to talk to you. We want to find the most important person for this channel. And just think about it. Like, the stuff you'll get to edit, beautiful off-road trails. I'm gonna do better at capturing them. We're gonna have drone footage. We're gonna have good low action, outside action of like renegades climbing up hills. And I got a Wrangler. It's not very impressive, but I got a Liberty, and that Liberty is really fun to edit. Trust me, like I got 2 more trail guides with it. I'm really looking forward to putting those together. So, there's a lot of potential with the videos that we make. So we're looking for you now. Tucker with Matt's Off-Road Recovery, he's the most important person on there, and we know that. So we're gonna make sure it's known for whoever our Tucker is. Now, it's simple, if you can make this talking head better, you are a master editor, and people should know that. So we're gonna make sure people know that. All right, guys, we just had lunch. Now we're gonna go make sure the drone still works. But I wanted to tell you what our priority is. As always, is gonna be trail guides. We wanna make them even better. We wanna have them weekly. So for those of you that like trail guides, those will still be coming out. But we got some more content coming, and I'll tell you that where I'm going to film the drone. So let's get there. I'm really hoping the drone still flies. This is the drone I crashed filming the OnX versus Gaia video. All right, so we're gonna be bringing in some new video types, some that I'm really excited about, but also some that I'm a bit skeptical about making. And the first one is one of those that I'm skeptical about making, and that's gear review videos. Now, I'm not a big fan of YouTube gear review videos. I get all these same emails that all these other guys do. Companies will offer, give you a product, and you make a video for them. There's stipulations to it, and you can think that you're going to be unbiased in it, but when you're getting a free product, you do have some bias, even if it's subliminal, and I don't want that. Now, I have agreed to do one product for a video, but it'll make sense when you guys see it. It's a kind of it's a different type of gear video, which will make a lot of sense, and it'll just make sense. But Sean is a gearhead. Sean absolutely does so much research on all the gear he buys, and he's always looking for the best product for the price. So we're gonna lean in hard on Sean. Sean's gonna really help us get some good gear review videos, because we do go out there, we use the stuff, we know what stuff is good and we know what stuff is not good. So we want to make sure that we're providing that information to you guys. So we're going to figure out how to do it. Most likely we're going to end up buying products on our own, and these products we will review. We might end up doing some products that a company will lend us to test, but with no video agreed upon, or no, like, where they can't see the review. I don't know if that will happen, but right now I think we're leaning in that we will buy the products and then go from there. All right, so this is talking about endorsements. Now, first off, if you are a subscriber of ours and you share our footage to Facebook groups, to, your friends, your family, Instagram, to your off-road clubs, that is one of the greatest honors any YouTuber can get. And honestly, I get ecstatic when I see that in groups that I'm in. And I even find sometimes my videos being shared in groups that I'm not in. And that is one of the coolest things ever. But the issue happens is with this right here on the screen. That is a problem because, for one, we didn't get any credit there. So people were like, oh, you guys should be excited. The company is sharing your footage. But there is no reference to Colorado Mallcrawlers, Dewie Jones, or Sean Watson. Now, the real issue comes later, and this is why I'm frustrated with what happened, and that's why I'm adding this to this video. The company defended themselves saying that this social media policy up here on the screen is why they could use our footage to promote their product. And, agree or disagree with them, there's a problem with this because, for one, when you buy a product, you're going to form opinions, good or bad, from using it and seeing how it responds. We are dealing with a lot of specialty products, and, a lot of these products are untested. So we go out there and we do the testing. You're going to form opinions. Now, Sean's Trailhawk is recognizable enough that people knew where that video was coming from. That's how I found out. And, that's a problem because it looks like us as Colorado Mallcrawlers, Sean Watson, it looks like we are endorsing this company. And as I said in the previous section, we are very careful about who we work with. Right now, we only work with Core and Buena Vista. They are an organization that works to keep trails open. They're run by Marcus Trusty. I trust that organization because they are doing the fight that many of us can't. They are working to make sure that we don't lose trails, and they are fighting to open trails that we have lost. So, I know this is something that is just a sore spot on a really great community of off-roaders. I think the world of Cherokee Trailhawk, Cherokee owners, and, I definitely don't want us ever to ruin that with you guys. And I know this company is a company that supports you, but I hope that you can see our side with this, and I hope you can see why it is imperative that companies don't use our footage to represent their products. All right, so we've made it to a pretty neat spot. Now, I filmed a video here long ago with the JK. I just think it's a pretty sight, but I wanted to fly the drone here with the snow around. It should be beautiful. But let me tell you about another video type I'm entertaining of doing. This one's not certain, but because I want to write science fiction, it'd be fun to try to integrate some science fiction ideas into off-roading. And I have an idea that I think would be really fun and be funny. So basically, if you like off-roading, you like history, and you're interested in science fiction, then you might really enjoy these videos. We'll see. I'm going to figure out how to do it right, how to make it really entertaining. But I'm kind of excited about it. But I want you guys to know, those of you that watching this video, that you're in on it. I'm a scientist. I'm always going to be a scientist. I want evidence for anything I do. I'm thinking about playing a character, playing Dewie the YouTuber for this series, but we'll see. But I'd love to see your feedback on it when we do it, if we do it. That's just something we're throwing in. But let's get the drone up, and then I'll come back and tell you about some stuff that isn't science fiction that you guys would probably absolutely love. Now, this section was just not very good. We're going to take it out and we're going to redo it. We're talking about build videos. We want to make some build videos, and I want to build a Mallcrawler. Build a Mallcrawler that's not the Jeep Liberty, that's not the Jeep Wrangler. I want to build a Cadillac SUV off-roader. Then I want to take it off-road and see how it does. I think that would be really fun to do on this channel. Now, that's just my idea, but these guys that I work with, all these guys on this channel, have all kinds of cool ideas. Like Zach, since I've known him, has been talking about building an off-road wrecker, and his ideas are just completely different than what some of these other guys are doing. So that would be really fun to see. And I mean, Zach is incredible. He's a genius when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'd love to show his off-road wrecker going through the stages and how he built it and how he did that. And maybe one day we'll have the resources to do that, but just think about that. If you come help us edit, you might get to edit build videos in the future. That would be awesome. Come work for us. We need you. All right, we are going to do one more test with this active track, but let me show you what I've shot. And this gives me an opportunity to talk about what I'm considering occasionally doing on this channel, but I really want your feedback on this. Since I work for the railroad, I get to see some pretty interesting stuff that no one else is able to capture. And I thought about maybe occasionally throwing a railroad video, a Colorado railroad video onto the channel once in a while. And this is an off-road channel, so I've held back on it, but there's some things that are interesting, some things that are pretty neat, some things that I think a lot of people would like, especially if you just love Colorado scenery. And, so that's something I've been entertaining about doing, but this channel is always going to be an off-road channel. I have so much off-road content to make that, I still don't even know how I'm going to find time to get all this off-road content I want to make into the channel. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe once every few months, throw like a little railroad video up there. But don't worry, you guys that have subscribed for off-roading, this is an off-road channel. But let's get out there and see how this little Air 2S does its active track. Hopefully it's still good. All right, now another type of video that I've avoided, but that I'm thinking that we should maybe start making or trying to make is opinion videos, I guess. They're the type of videos that you'll see on other off-road channels, the 10 things I hate about my Jeep Wrangler, stuff like that. I don't know. Sometimes I think I would call those influencer type videos, and that's not ever been my goal with this channel. Or we're not trying to be influencers, we're trying to be video creators. We're trying to make great videos, and that's what we're just trying to do. But sometimes those videos offer some kind of insight. At least they offer the insight that we have on a certain topic. So I think you may be seeing some of those. I know people have been asking for a 1-year review of this. We're getting into like a 1.5 years, but I will do that. That would technically be one of these opinion videos that we'll end up doing, but I'll make sure it's good. I definitely have some things to say. I love this Jeep, but we'll be honest. You need honest. Jeeps aren't for everyone. Wranglers are definitely not for everyone, but yeah. So here I have 2 sections of talking about Liberty videos. I think it's a given I'm going to be making Liberty videos. I love that thing. But what I forgot to talk about is my off-road camper. Now, I'm going to be moving into that off-road camper because that's how I'm going to pay for the video editor. But Zach right now is making that off-road camper awesome. I mean, so awesome that people are going to be jealous in their big old houses of my little off-road camper. I'm going to park it in really sweet places. We're going to look at the views. We're going to act like we're Instagram van life people where they only show the glamorous part of their vans. I won't do that. I'll show you that the good, the bad, the ugly. I mean, that's what this channel's about. But that little off-road camper is going to be awesome. And I'm going to rectify something I have not done well on this channel. And that's going to be making great off-road camper videos. And, secondary at trail guides. But we're going to make off-road camper videos that are worth watching. So that's coming up. And if you work for us, you could potentially edit those videos. All right, now I did not discuss the Liberty, but the Liberty is going to be a massive part of this channel in the future. It's definitely going to be used on trail guides. I may end up making some Liberty specific videos also, maybe more on the budget, overland budget off-road line using the Liberty, but who knows? I expect the Liberty to get various different builds through the years, and I just hope to keep it going for the long run. That's the goal, is to keep that thing. It was my mom's. Let's see how far it can go, and that will definitely be a big part of this channel. And for anyone that's still here from when I was making some skiing videos on this channel, thank you guys for sticking with us. This channel will always be an off-road channel, but I plan on getting the skiing channel, Colorado Plankers, eventually going. I have some really awesome ideas. The biggest issue is I don't have time. But maybe with getting some help for this channel, I'll be able to, you know, start making some skiing videos also. I'd love to bring that ski instructor knowledge to a YouTube channel, as well as some of these unique ideas. I got friends all over the country at different ski resorts. I'd love to go visit them, learn about their places, and I think that'd be really fun. So I didn't film any transitions from Walmart to Boston Market. Now, if you're a video editor for us, that's the type of problems you get to solve in the editing bay. It's freaking awesome. You'll be able to problem solve, and you know what? You can end up calling me and saying, hey, Dewey, I need you to fix your mistakes. And you know what I'm gonna say? Absolutely, you're the video editor, and I'm gonna do what you tell me. So think about that. It's a good job. Come work for us. Now it's a Boston Market.
It's true.
All right, so we're now getting a little bit warmer in the famous Cherokee Trailhawk, which is full of just gear right now. You know what I talked about earlier. But
true.
We are right now, so as I said, we're gonna try to get you guys on more of the trails, and we're trying to figure out how to do that. Right now, I own all the cameras, so it's kind of been dependent on my bad schedule. And I'm moving to Grand Junction, so we're gonna be covering Ouray and Moab trails a lot this year. I'd love to have you guys out there, but we're also gonna make sure these guys are in these videos. These guys are the key to these videos. So we're gonna do some Central Colorado trails where I come in and meet halfway, I guess, is probably the way.
Although I am trying to take a trip back out there to do Imogene and Poughkeepsie Gulch this year, if I can.
Oh yeah, and I kind of want to see this in Moab. I think
One step at a time, we'll see how that goes.
Okay, yeah. But I also have my vacation is April 23rd to May 14th. And I'm planning a trip, and it's a pretty wild trip. So if you're interested in doing that, right now I already have a couple people that are joining me on it, and they're pretty sweet vehicles that are coming. But I'm always welcome to more. We're gonna try to keep the trail guides to maybe 3 to 4 videos at most. But the big trip, I might be able to run a few more. Who knows? We'll work it out. It's gonna be wild. So yeah, you know. But
yeah, it's gonna be a big year. Hopefully this year we're gonna be having a lot more growth and being a lot more versatile with the things that we upload, and trying to be a lot more professional, because right now we're a very amateur hour, and we want to be a lot.
I like amateur.
Better
Look at this.
Than we have
the worst video of the year.
It's true.
You know, so. But thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel. We really can't do this without you guys. I mean, you guys are there, especially if you've sat through this entire video that
right.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to save in editing. If you guys want to see what we actually produce, at least the older versions of it, they're going to get much better. Click up there. And if you are not a subscriber, I don't know why you're watching this video, but if you're not, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. I promise the videos are going to be great. Thank you guys.
Thank you.